Well, hey there folks, welcome back once again to the Hop House. It's Eddie here. It's time for another beer review, another virgin beer review, which basically means I've never had this beer before in my life. So I'm out in the garden here. It's sort of coming up towards the end of September. The temperature's sort of dropped now. We're really getting towards the end of summer. Autumn is approaching. And I thought, you know what, I really need to get out of the way. The last two beers from my Leftfield Beer haul back in, when was it, March, April, whenever I got it. So I've had them for ages. They were from the reduced section at Leftfield Beer. Go check out leftfieldbeer.co.uk. Their reduced section has beers that are coming up to or just gone past their best before. They also have a autumn sale, 15% off. There's a code at the top of the page. Just have a look. The normal prices are pretty decent for some of the breweries, but if you go in their sales section, you go the reduced to clear, you can get some bargains like I did. Right, do you want to see what we're going to review today? Okay, if you're new to this channel, by the way, thank you very much for joining us on the Hop House. We're called actually like hoppy beer, we like house music. We're on the beer side. If you like either of those or both, then give us one of those. Give us a like, share, subscribe to this channel if it's your cup of tea. Right then, brand new brewery to the channel, and I'm going in big. That's why there's only going to be 2 reviews in this batch. So we just did the Glen Affric Yosemite Valley West Coast IPA. Go have a look at the review for that. And that was it was nice. It was okay. I give it a thumbs up just about. There was certainly nothing wrong with the beer, but it wasn't really West Coast wah for me. So that was that one. This one is from a brand new brewery to the channel, and it's a big hitter. Okay, from Verdant or Verdant, but they're actually called Verdant. They're based in Cornwall. They're actually based just north of Falmouth in Cornwall, and I went there when I was on the cruise ships. I've told you the story. Went out for a few beers with the captain. Not going to leave you behind if you were the captain, and I discovered a proper job. But that was 10-11 years ago. But this is my first beer from Verdant. I've not had anything from them at all, not had anything on tap. They're just not a brewery that I see a lot of around these parts. I'm in Shropshire, and they're very up there with the likes of Daya, Cloudwater, in terms of, you know, breweries that really, you know, cross the T's and tick the boxes and all that. So it's a double IPA as well. Now I've heard that Verdant's double IPAs are the ones. That is what they specialise in. Creamy, hazy, sort of thick double IPAs. So that's what I've got here. It's this lovely can design. Look at that, eh? Verdant Brewing, and it's called here, but somewhere else. It's a West Coast double IPA at 8%. So I'm following on from the Glen Affric, with it being West Coasty, although the Glen Affric I don't think was particularly that West Coasty. Let's hope this is different. Shall we get it out in the glass? I haven't got a Verdant glass, but I've got a Vocation glass. They both start with V. I'll take it. I haven't used this glass for a bit actually. Right. Old school Vocation glass. I'm just going to pour a little bit in, just to give you an idea of what it's like, and we'll top up as we go. Beer Central taught me anything. It's like, you know, don't fill your glass too much. It's quite good towards the bottom of the glass to get more of the aroma. Like, I know what I'm talking about. So it is hazy. I think there are some floaters in there actually, even from this little bit of the can. It is hazy, but there's some light bleeding through at the bottom. It's light golden. It looks darker on camera actually. It's a light golden to amber colour. Fluffy white head. Lovely fluffy foamy white head. Bit of lacer vision for those that love the lacing. I'm going to do it this early on in the video just because I can. Look at that. Yeah. Should we get some aroma? Let's put that into there. We're going to give it a whiff. See what we can sniff. Ooh. Quite similar to the last beer. It's got that burnt caramel, orangey flavour. Definite pine in this one though. Definite pininess, some earthiness as well. That smells good. For a West Coast, that smells really good actually. That smells really, really good. Now, although I said the Glenafric hadn't officially gone out of date, I think it was sometime next month, sometime in October, this has. Hence it was from the juice section. It was canned in September 21, so that's a year ago. And then it says best before 9th of March, so this is pretty old, I suppose. It still smells pretty damn good though. And then it says drink fresh, where's Luke? Don't know who Luke is. Do you know who Luke is? Do you know where he is? I don't know. Right, let's give it a try. Do this. Bottoms up, down the hatch. Cheers. Wow. Whoa, that's a West Coast, all right. Whoa. What a beer. What a beer. Oh, that follows through. That follows through with the bitterness. That follows through with pininess. That tart orange, pininess, pithy orange. The caramel's there. That's a lovely, lovely example of a West Coast IPA. Unfortunately, it's a double the strength. It's 8%. The aroma's lacking a bit. I'd say the aroma's lacking a bit. Could that be because it's best before is March? We're now in end of September, so it's almost 6 months past its best before. But I tell you what, in the taste, you wouldn't know that. The taste, whoa, it's down the sides of my tongue and it's at the back of my palate. Excuse me, that was disgusting, but it felt good. Whoa, what a beer. I think that's a cracking beer to lose me verdant virginity to. Get the rest of the beer out in the glass. See if we've got any floaters. Oh, it's really thickened up now. Look at that. See that? See that on the head? Oh wow. No visible floaters that I can see, but look at that. Just look at it. Oh my giddy aunt. Lovely. Absolutely fantastic. Right. Oh, the pine needles coming through now, big time. That caramel's still there in the background. It's West Coast 2AT. Wow. Oh. Sorry. Oh. That's probably one of the best double IPAs I've had. What are the best double IPAs I've had? So I don't drink a lot of them because the ABV scares the bejesus out of me. This, the Vocation Smash and Grab, phenomenal. I've had it twice. The Aoraki, the Kiwi one, that's pretty good from Vocation as well. And then remember, ages ago, I think it was my very first Leftfield Beer haul, I had a Mai Tai. It was a Fort Pure one. It was like this Mai Tai coconutty jobber. That was phenomenal as well. I think that was the first time I sort of had tasted Sabro hops, and it was like, whoa, it blew my mind. It was very cocktail-esque, as it said. It did what it said on the tin. That's beautiful. That is a stunning beer. What a beer. Right. Let's read what it says on the can. So here, but somewhere else. I should imagine that unless they're rebrewing it for this year, you probably can't get this because it was brewed on the 9th of September 21. We're end of September 22, so they could have done a second version of this. And if anyone's watching from Verdant, absolutely love that, and I will check out more of your beers. And I'm sorry that I'm reviewing it so late in the day, but it still stands up, you know, a year after it was canned. So, oh. We have information as well. So it tells you there what's on the hot side and what's on the cool side of the beer, which is kind of good. So on the hot side, in the boil, Columbus, Chinook, Simcoe, and Idaho 7. So you've got two of the C hops. You've got Simcoe, because every beer's got Simcoe in it. Actually, the last beer of Simcoe in it, I can't remember now. Idaho 7, sort of becoming, Idaho 7 and Azaka are becoming like the new Citra, Mosaic, Simcoe. I seem to see them in a lot more beers. So yeah, you've got those four on the hot side. On the cold side, dry hops, you've got Simcoe, Idaho 7, Falconer's Flight, and Mosaic. So there are 8 hops in this beer, although a couple of them are doubled up. Contains water, barley, hops, and yeast. 4 ingredients. We like that. There's not even any oats in there, but then again, it's West Coast, isn't it? New England is more your oatiness. And I'll be honest, I picked this because it was at a bloody good price in their reduced to clear section, and I just thought I need to try Verdant Beer. Didn't even realise it was a double West Coast. I thought it was just a double IPA, and it was going to be very hazy, sort of New Englandy, and it's not. It's West Coast to a T. That here at somewhere else is a stunning beer. I don't think you can get it anymore unless they're going to rebrew it for this year. What do I give that? Quite simple. 2 thumbs up, 2 feet. There you go. Can't get them in the video, but you get the idea. 4 limbs out of 4. That is stunning. What a beer. I've now got to finish the rest of that, and then I probably need a nap. Who knows? Thank you very much for watching. Like, share, subscribe. We'll see you again for some more beer reviews right here on the Hop House. Ciao for now, people.